I am so disappointed to be making a bad movie review on this movie. I am so disappointed. Hello and welcome back to another video, guys. Now today we are going to be talking about the new Jurassic World Dominion movie. Now, as I have decided, and only just, to make this a bad movie review. I mean, you guys already know from that I didn't like the movie. But there will be potential spoilers. So if you haven't seen the movie yet, 'cause it has just come out, please don't watch this video until you've seen the movie. Unless you don't care about getting it spoiled. If you don't care about getting it spoiled, then stick around. I'll tell you why you shouldn't watch this movie. So yeah, Jurassic World. I really like the first one with Chris Pratt. Obviously, I'm a huge fan of the original. And I have a soft spot for 2 and 3. You know, there's some fun dinosaur action in those. You know, they're not great movies. But they're entertaining enough. I think Jurassic World is really good. It's really fun. The park opens and there's great action. It's a good story. And it's really good. The second one I'm not the biggest fan on. But the thing with the second one is, Fallen Kingdom, is it opens well. I like the stuff on the island. And I even done a bad movie review on this film. And I said, you know, the first half of the movie isn't that bad. It's just the back half that really bogs down for me. So, you know, me and Jurassic Park, I like it overall. I'm a big defender of, you know, 2 and 3, which seems to get a lot of hate. And the first Jurassic World film seems to get a bit of hate now, and I'm a defender of that. I like that film. For me, it's not hard to get these films right. I just want to see people running away from dinosaurs and there be, like, some good dinosaur action and stuff. And I saw some reviews for this film going in, but I was like, you know what? I'm not going to let that change my opinion. I'm going to go in. I was really excited when I went into the film, and I was just very ready to be easily pleased. This film gets everything wrong, more or less. Everything. So let me start off with the positives, because there are some positives. It's not a complete, absolutely abysmal movie, like Morbius. There are some good things about it. First off, the returning cast are great. They steal every scene they're in, especially Jeff Goldblum. They're letting Jeff Goldblum be Jeff Goldblum, and every scene he is in is just great. He's just fantastic. The way he delivers dialogue is brilliant. Sam Neill and Laura Dern are also great in this movie. They're after Jeff Goldblum, they're the 2 best bits. The effects are fantastic. The dinosaurs look incredible. They look fantastic. I love that. And the action sequences, when we get them, because they are, you know, in terms of like choreography and stuff, it's very few and far between. But they're shot well and they look cool, and the score's okay. You know, but it has those. It's very generic at times, but it has those moments where it touches on the nostalgia by playing themes from the original movies. So it definitely has its moments. All I've got for positives. So, this is something that I've always defended Jurassic Park 3 on, because I know Jurassic Park 3 is not a good movie. But I've always said, you know, it's got fun dino action, and so that's why I don't mind that movie. So going into this film, I sort of was in the same mindset. You know, if the story ain't great, it is what it is. As long as there's fun dino action, I don't care. There's not. The dino action sucks. It's so bad. Like, of course, there's another indigo made-up dinosaur that chases them. And literally, they're standing behind their car, and it's looking over the car at them. And then it just watches them, and watches them walk away, watches them. And just as they're climbing up some stairs, getting away, then it's like, now I'm going to attack. It literally stalks them. But this isn't the only time this happens in the movie. It also happens with the big bird thing that chases Bryce Dallas Howard's character into the water. Literally is about a car length. Not even that. It's like 2 meters behind her. Just literally just walking like, oh, yeah, you're a person, And she goes into the water, like you see in the trailer, her head bobs down, and then he's like, sort of missed my chance here. And it's like, what is happening? This is so ridiculous. It happens again with Bryce Dallas Howard, with the things, with the things that come up. They literally stalk her, they get this close to her, and they're like in the original, the thing got in the car and then attacked the man. It literally stood right in front of her, like, it's probably be a good time to attack you, right? And then Chris Pratt strangles the dinosaur. Oh my God, it was so stupid. It was so stupid. I don't know how they filmed that. None of the actors went, really? I'm going to just strangle the dinosaur, yeah? Oh, it just happens so much. The dinosaurs don't do anything in this movie. They really don't. They're not anything to do with the plot. The plot is about this company that have created through the genes and the genetics, which they've been doing through other films, who have created these, I don't know, they're like you know, big grasshopper things that go through fields and they're eating crops, but they're not eating the crops that this company's also producing, so it's all to make money. It's like, why are we not using the plot that we set up in the last film more? The dinosaurs are out there in the world, but yeah, we're going to go off to this evil corporation again where there are just some dinosaurs lurking about. And it's just so mind-boggling that this is the story they decided to go with. It's so shit. It is such a bad plot. I couldn't believe it when I was like, okay, big grasshoppers, that's cool. It's like, oh, they're going to be the main plot. Oh, okay, great. And then you've got this whole thing again with like Blue, who's roaming about with Chris Pratt still doing a stop thing, and I have way too much control over these dinosaurs. You know, Chris Pratt fully, you know, horse next one, I don't know what you call it, you know, where he lassos a big dinosaur with a head thingy, and then the next thing you know, the dinosaur's just trundling along like no bother, like, yep, okay, you've caught me, I'm yours now. It's like, these dinosaurs don't feel real anymore. They just don't feel real. Like in the original Jurassic Park film, and even in the 2 sequels to that, and even in Jurassic World, these dinosaurs felt like threats. They felt like, you know, you get too close and you're done. You have to keep... Here, they don't have that presence at all. They are literally stalking characters, just like chilling with them, like... It just makes no sense. They just didn't feel real, threatening. They felt more human than anything, and it's just there's this embarrassing bit as well where like the baby velociraptor, Blue has a kid, of course it does, that comes running out, and the little girl just runs out and goes, "Stop, eyes on me!" And it is just like, oh my God, yes, master. And it's like, what the fuck am I watching? What? Who has written this? What is happening? This is a wild velociraptor that's had no interaction with people before, other than like one scene at the start of the movie, and it is just horrendous. It's just, I could not get my head around it. And then you've got the characters that return from the old one, and they focus so much on this. She's not a clone anymore, really. I don't think she's sort of like what happens with a lot of the dinosaurs in Jurassic Park. They just reproduce automatically. She was just automatically reproduced. Now, she's not a clone. They focus on her a lot. And, you know, fair play to the actress. She did a good job. She was really good in the movie. But her character was pretty boring. I honestly kept forgetting Chris Pratt was in this movie. Every now and then, he'd just show up and strangle a dinosaur. And I'm like, oh yeah, Chris Pratt's in this movie. And then Bryce Dallas Howard, she's a fantastic actress. She's fantastic in the film industry. You know, she's been directing some episodes in The Mandalorian and stuff. And she's just fantastic. But here, I feel like she could have so much emotional range because her quote-unquote daughter gets taken. But she didn't really deliver very much, I didn't think. You know, it was very just, oh my God, you're okay. And it was like, oh, okay, that's that then, I guess. The villain was comical as well. The villain was really comical. Like, he was just so boring and bland. There was a bit where the guy who worked for him betrays him. And he gave this big evil sort of heartwarming speech to him, like, you know, I gave you everything that I didn't have when I started this company, blah, 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 blah. And it goes on and on and on, and it's building up, the music's building up, the music's building up. And then it turns to the guy who's betrayed him, and you're like, oh my God, what's he going to say? And he goes, I'm not you. And then the music goes, da-da-da-da-da. And he was like, what the fuck is this? And there's another thing, the script is just awful. The script is terrible. It's cheesy as hell at times. And I know it's a Jurassic Park film, but it's just truly terrible. And a couple of my mates even said this as we walked out of the cinema. What happens at the start, where we start in the film and where we end, there is no difference. Just this evil corporation's been taken down. That's it. That is literally it. Other than that, dinosaurs still out there in the world. Dinosaurs still out there in the world. That's it. They do not run with this plot at all. It is mind-boggling to me. I'm so sad. I'm so sad that I'm sitting here ragging on this film so much. I want to love it. I do, people. I love Jurassic Park. Like, I've got a poster of the original up there on my wall. But this is the worst Jurassic Park film for me, without a doubt. Because, you know, 3 had stupid moments. Fallen Kingdom had some stupid moments. But there are good moments. There are good dinosaur moments in those movies. None of that here. None of it. And even, like, the way that the big evil dinosaur died, I thought was kind of funny. It's like, there's a fight with the T-Rex, and the T-Rex pushes him into the bird dinosaur from Ark. And he's got these big long fingers. He just fucking Wolverines him. I'm like, okay. This dinosaur's got adamantium claws. Yeah. I'm trying to think of what else there was, because there were a couple moments where I did genuinely laugh out loud in the cinema. And even my mate, who was sitting next to me, laughed at a few moments. And also, I've got to say, it's way too long, this movie. Felt like it was ending like 2-3 times at the end. It was so long. The pacing just wasn't very good either. And it's that thing where you had like 3 groups of people doing different things. And I think like Chris Pratt's character was the one that always kept falling short, because I kept forgetting he was in this movie. It didn't feel like an ending either. It didn't feel like an ending to this Jurassic World trilogy. It just felt like, yeah, here's another adventure where it's going to be good guys v bad guys. And, oh, there's some dinosaurs there. But in this one, you're not going to get any cool action sequences with them. They're just going to show up. And it's like they're watching the movie as well. They're just going to watch the characters. Every now and then they might have a little go, but that's it. Yeah, this movie was really kind of bad. And it's so sad. I know. I'm sorry to the people who are watching who enjoyed this movie. I'm sorry. And I'm pleased you enjoyed it. I'm pleased you did. In my mind, Colin Trevorrow, I don't know how he messed this up, because I like him. I like his first movie. I don't know why he decided to go in this direction, or why he decided to take 90% of the focus away from the dinosaurs. And when the dinosaurs were on screen, had very little care factor about what they were doing. Yeah. I guess I'll wrap it up there. I'm going to give this film out of 10 a 3.5. Yeah, it's the worst Jurassic Park film for me, without a doubt. And I didn't think I'd be saying it after Fallen Kingdom, because Fallen Kingdom didn't impress me much either. This one has made Fallen Kingdom look better in my mind. Yeah. So, yeah. So, yeah. Anyway, there we go. That's Jurassic World Dominion. Guys, let me know in the comments what you thought of it. And again, if you did like it, I apologise. Take this with a grain of salt. It is just my opinion. You know, I'm not trying to force my opinion on anyone. I'm just here on YouTube sharing my opinion. But anyway, thank you so much for watching as always. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like the video, leave a message. And as always, I'll see you next time for another video. Bye-bye.